Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here tonight on the show, and I'm here to talk about Smackdown from tonight, Go Home show. It's pretty much an unimportant show. Tonight, Smackdown is pretty much an unimportant show for the most part, besides the main event, and then the Solo Sokola, and his segment at the end. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much an unimportant show. Oh yeah, just writing down the last thing on my notes here. Let's talk about Smackdown. Oh yeah, like I was mentioning, it's just an unimportant show, to be honest. Go home show. They don't really want to do anything big. And it's really WWE has all of their plans in place for Money in the Bank with really not much else to do before tomorrow night. But the important thing was DIY wins the WWE Tag Team Championships in the same city where they won the NXT Tag Team titles. The Street Profits and Pretty Deadly was a pretty good match. I like that tag team match with the Street Profits and Pretty Deadly. Should have the Street Profits Pretty Deadly on their weekly. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect anything to happen. But they had nothing planned for tonight and just coasting until tomorrow. But at the end was kind of interesting. You know, Solo Sokola calling out Roman Reigns, basically saying he's not the tribal chief anymore, that he's the real tribal chief. That he couldn't protect their legacy, losing to Cody at Mania. He says the dude was what, 0-39 or 0 for 40 or something like that. Pendeo face for Solo Sokola. But Money in the Bank will be a banger. He basically called Roman a loser, and he's running things now. And that short little promo is going to lead to very big things. But I thought Solo promo was great. In just 2 minutes, they laid the groundwork for the next few months of storytelling with Cody, or maybe with Cody, Roman, possibly The Rock, Solo. I don't know. But I don't know why people complain, expect, why nothing big happened tonight? What do y'all expect the night before a pay-per-view / premium live event, whatever you want to call them? The only thing they would do in these before either own show is either promos with someone to match on the premium live event, or showcase them not on the premium live event, which may or may not be featured because that's the problem. It's not new. But yeah, start with the start of SmackDown. Pretty previous administration-like opening where all 6 men participants in the Money Bank ladder match come out and explain their case of why they're going to win Money in the Bank. Toronto was hot though. The crowd was pretty good for Jay Yeet Uso and LA Knight. Yeah. But it's an opening segment into the 2-day event, and not everything the previous administration did was bad. This was pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say this was that serious to why people would complain. I thought it was solid. But the crowd loved it and reacted big to the segment. I thought it was good, and it's much better than the previous administration ever did with this type of format. It's very basic and simple, but effective, and really drives home everyone's motive. And the opening was okay. It says that the chemistry on tomorrow's Money in the Bank, so whatever segment opened the show. Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly. Yeah, they're actually wrestling. They're a good tag team. I just don't really care for them. They're great in the ring, and they're charismatic, but I just don't really care for Pretty Deadly. But they're hella good in the ring. Street Profits are as well, but they don't realize they have something in Montez Ford as a singles wrestler. I like what's his name, Angelo Dawkins, but I like them as a tag team. But it's kind of crazy how they're not getting pops anymore, man. But yeah, the Street Profits beat Pretty Deadly in I thought it was a pretty good tag team match. First match to open the show. We had 4 matches. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. All I know is Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair won. I went and took a bathroom break during this match. So, I really don't know if the match was good or not. All I come back and saw was Jade and Bianca won. And then we had a Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes segment. That was a good segment to build up their match against the Bloodline. Tomorrow night, 6-man tag match. That's really all I gotta say about that. Bayley versus Piper Niven. Piper Niven attacked her backstage earlier in the show. Got a match. Bayley ended up winning. Tiffany Stratton was out there. Basically all the Money in the Bank participants. I think Tiffany Stratton hit a beautiful moonsault, and she was looking pretty good out there. Anyways, off topic. Yeah, solid match for what it was. Bayley ended up getting the win. Piper Niven really sells her finisher good. I don't really like Bayley's finisher, but Piper Niven sells it pretty good. And then we got your main event. It's time for the main event. Just the throwbacks to NXT TakeOver Toronto were just beautiful. And DIY are the new WWE Tag Team Champions. You figure it's the main event. You figure if it's the main event, they're going to be the new champions. They made double submission. Both of them tapped out. DIY beat A-Town down, a good main event. And you can see how much it meant to these guys. And the designs are so much better on these titles. But yeah, but I like what they did. Great main event, great callback, and glad they finally won something. Monday Night Raw couldn't win the tag titles. They wouldn't give them the tag titles, but they did on Smackdown, so it's good to see. I love how this is not a normal tag team match. Like, they've been feuding for 4 months now. It accumulated this very hot crowd and masterfully in Toronto. Though the commercial ruined some pacing, it was still an amazing match. And plus, we're going to get the Austin Theory Grayson Waller feud coming soon. Good match, loved it. And I loved that they used that Shatter Machine as a tribute to FTR. Well, it's a great tag team action, some great tag team wrestling, pal. Hopefully they can win more people over during their reign, so their main roster feud hits as hard as NXT wanted to do, because I feel like they're going to feud at some point. But yeah, I'll give SmackDown 5 out of 10. Pretty unimportant show, but I don't know why people were surprised. But yeah, I'll see you guys for Money in the Bank on Saturday. Technically tonight, so yeah, until next time I'm out. Peace. Gonna be a busy day.